hi, I know I'm skinny, you don't have to tell me. I lost 89 pounds. You know it. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the title you just read is not clickbait. That's right, our beloved YouTube mukbanger Nikocado Avocado has finally turned a new page and is now losing weight. And you know what? I'm proud. Now, I used to talk about Nikocado Avocado quite a lot on this channel, but then he, decided to copyright strike a bunch of videos on my channel and, you know, almost get my channel deleted. But we're not going to talk about that today. We're not going to focus too much on that. Hopefully, as he's turning a page in his life, we can all turn the page and move forward positively. With that being said, Nikocado, if you decide you want this video taken down, please just DM me or something. But moving forward, Nikocado has recently posted a video titled "How Much I Weigh Now Pizza Mukbang," in which he talks about how he's lost almost 100 pounds at this point, which is awesome. I've always talked about how I think that Nikocado is a very funny and smart person behind the character, and I'd always like to see more than him just eating insane amounts of food for YouTube. So hopefully that's what we get to see moving forward. I guess we will find out. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
I'm so excited. This is going to be like a recipe to show you exactly. Hi, I know I'm skinny, you don't have to tell me. I lost 89 pounds. And look at my arms. Oh my God. You don't even recognize me, I know.
He really does look very noticeably better. He looks healthier, he looks happier, he seems to actually be enjoying the videos a bit more. This could be the beginning of what might just be the best YouTube character arc in history. Now, majority of this video, like most of Nikocado Avocado's videos, you know, with him being a mukbanger and all, is just him eating, and I don't really want to watch that. I don't think there's much to talk about a person eating, so we're gonna kind of skip through to when he answers questions and when he talks about what he's been doing, so we're gonna be jumping around a lot, so if you have motion sickness, hold on.
I'm really excited. And this looks really epic, actually. Like, all of this looks really nice. Like, really delicious. Okay, so let's do a slice of this pizza first. Oh my God. Oh. Now, I got this made with cheese sauce instead of pizza sauce. Ooh. Ooh. Look at this. This honestly looks incredible.
You know, the pizza does look pretty nice, I'll give it that much, but knowing that it's Little Caesars takes away any appetite for pizza that I might have otherwise. Not trying to hate on Little Caesars, it's gotten me through many nights when I only had $5 and some change, but we've got to be realistic here, people. It is Little Caesars.
Orlin, you have to try this.
Oh, I will.
He was telling the truth.
Too salty, right?
No, it's brilliant. Okay. I could cry. I wanted to.
I remember this being really salty last time I had it. Mmm.
It's perfection.
Oh, wow.
It's my favorite, and this is stuffed crust.
Oh.
Guys, I'm gonna need you all to talk me out of trying this pizza, talk me off this ledge, because I'm starting to second guess myself. This reaction is a little too genuine seeming. Is the pizza that good? Is that possible?
I mean, I've had that chub bod, which, hey, is hot as heck. You know it. Ooh.
Alright, okay, so not really hungry anymore after that one. See that not everything has changed on the Nikocado Avocado channel, but hey, that's okay. Gotta maintain some of that charm.
It's okay. I don't count calories. I like to say it because I know all you people care about. Everyone cares about calories. I don't care about calories. I don't. In my view, and I don't like to preach because I think everyone deserves to do what they want. And I think there's value to a lot of different things. It's really hard to say this is the one best way. But I think in general, at least for me, I don't like the idea of counting calories. Because you can't possibly know how it is. I mean, think of a piece of fruit.
Alright, so as a person who has lost a lot of weight in the past, I think there is some truth to what he's saying here. I feel like some people get a little too obsessed with counting calories and they want to make sure that every single last calorie is accounted for, which is honestly just impossible. There's always going to be variance in the nutrition labels. It's not always going to be 100%. Your measurements are not going to be perfect, so you've got to really take any sort of calorie counting with a grain of salt. But I still think it's a good idea to learn how to do it when you're trying to lose weight and get in the habit of doing it, because when you're not counting calories, it's very easy to forget some of the stuff you eat, especially the things you drink, and people will often start and try to do it mentally before they really know how to do it and really know how to account for things, and they'll be frustrated that they're not losing weight, thinking they're in a calorie deficit when they're forgetting things like coffee creamer, a sauce that you put on food, that extra drink you had at the restaurant. All these things add up and you can end up losing hundreds and hundreds of calories throughout the day because you're just not accounting for it. It's not a good idea to obsess over number of calories, but when you're first starting to lose weight, it's a good idea to really get in the habit of knowing what you're actually eating.
Yeah, you could have a handful of nuts. There might be 300, making it up, there's 300 calories in that handful in itself, but the human body can only absorb 125 calories of that 300 because of all the fiber it passes through. You don't actually get those calories. A calorie is a unit of energy. That's all it is. It's heat. Are you utilizing it, and are you absorbing it? And when they say this piece of chicken here has 87 calories per gram, that's really hard to know if it's actually that number, especially when it comes to plant food, because it's variable based on the sweetness. Unless you're taking a Brix meter, which measures the sugar, you're never gonna know.
This is honestly a pretty fair point, and I think it's a fair way to look at the whole calorie counting thing. But one thing I'll say is that I know Nicocado used to be seriously into his diet with all the veganism stuff and all that, and I think part of it is that once you familiarize yourself with foods and calories and all that kind of stuff, you just kind of know it. You have a very good feel for yourself and your body and what you're eating and how it affects you. So I think it's easy to say these kinds of things when you know about all of it, but when you don't, it's really hard to live like this and kind of just wing it without the building blocks of knowing about nutrition and calorie counting. So I think it might be a little unfair to say things like you don't need to worry about this stuff and give too much thought to them when you already know about it. This is not meant as like a dig towards Nicocado either, it's the opposite. I think it's just easy to forget when you know this much about a topic like nutrition that not everybody else knows the same.
What a horrible way to count every piece of food that enters your mouth. Just I have to count it, I have to portion it. Some people enjoy that. I have a friend who really enjoys meal prepping and weighing out the food and weighing out each piece. Every morsel of food gets weighed and logged and jotted. It's fun for them and they enjoy it. And my thing is, you just don't want to ever go hungry. And I don't think they go hungry. I think they eat till they're full, but they're also keeping their mindful of an estimated calories, which is fine. I don't want to do that. I don't have the time. I think it's annoying bringing out the scale, bringing out the meter, portion. I want to eat till I'm full.
So this is another good point, and it's stuff like this why I've always actually enjoyed watching Nicocado, because like I've always said, and people called me crazy, it is just a character that's screaming and crying over ramen. It's just an act. The guy knows his stuff about nutrition, and I've always told this idea to my friends and family because they ask me how did I lose weight, and getting on a super restrictive diet where you don't enjoy what you eat anymore and you feel like you can't eat anything is not going to help you lose weight, because you will not stick to that diet ever. Taking away all your favorite foods, taking away the things you enjoy to eat and go do, it's not going to work because you're not going to enjoy your life. So if meal prepping every single meal of your day and eating nothing but 6 ounces of chicken breast, a cup of brown rice, and 12 things of broccoli makes you want to cry, well guess what? You're not going to lose weight doing it because you're going to stop doing it after 3 weeks. Changing your fundamental thinking about how you approach food and how you eat is what works. So really the rest of the video doesn't have a whole lot to do with what he's been doing differently or his thought process in his new diet or whatever he's doing. It's more just like general life stuff, talking about the things he's gone through with YouTube, the drama he's faced and tried to get out of, all that kind of stuff. I skimmed through a lot of it, but I also sat there and watched some of it, and it was really just nice to see him kind of look happy. I know I don't really know this guy, but I have been, quote, watching him for a while now, and it does seem like he is in a happier place right now, which I'm always happy to hear that for people. I know I'm just this cynical, negative commentary YouTuber, but I actually do enjoy seeing people being happy. I know, who would have thunk? And I hope that it continues. I hope that Nicocado can get as healthy as he wants to be, and that we have a happy ending to this YouTube character story. Hopefully an ending that does not involve this video getting taken off YouTube. Well guys, now the real question comes, do I try this Little Caesars pizza or not? I'm gonna let the people decide for me. I'm gonna put a poll on my community post once this video goes live, so let me know. It looks pretty good, but I've been burned by fast food advertising before, and I'd really like to avoid it again. My fate is in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.